Not much.
Hello, honey, if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Just resting, watching TV for a bit.
Yeah, so I was on yesterday. I was grinding at an event on one of my other games.
No
So,
problem. I appreciate you stopping by to say hi. I'm laying on the couch. I got the controller on the ground next to the couch.
alright.
Keep in touch. You ever get a chance to try that game, Baki? Try that one. It's a very quick game. Like it's very difficult but very quick.
Yeah, it reminds me of those first-person fighter games I used to play on the arcade days.
Yeah, definitely. And what made me bring it up is when I pinned the screen to the side, it showed me my collection, and I said, "Oh, look at what." I like how you can make the guy talk over and over again. He's got like many different phrases.
Yep.
A lot. Like there's a lot of them. Somebody said there's like over 50 phrases.
Of course it is. They just recently did a patch as more of the DLC. You can purchase for the enemies talk.
So in the PlayStation Store, they got like 20 Warhammer games like under just announced, or like 10.
Yep.
I don't know if you noticed any of them, but every time type Warhammer or something like that, like and like a bunch of stuff that say just announced, or try to look for the news, like go to Bolt Gun and like go to like Dark Tide and like look for news or something like that.
Yeah.
Because like I was directed to like I was directed to like, I don't know how to explain it. Like on my wish list, it says like 20 Warhammer games just announced. It says Bolt Gun 2. I don't even remember all of them. There's like a lot of them. One of them said Warhammer Survivors. It's like Vampire Survivors.
Yep. Yeah.
And they got that. I don't know if it's a racing game. But it's like a car game with the orcs. If they ever put that on the subscription, I'll try that.
Yeah, that is a game. I hear on the tabletop that we're removing those vehicles.
Oh, they're taking them out of the game.
They're taking out the board game, more or less.
I remember they had a board game. I think it was Blood Bowl. Now, I thought Blood Bowl 2 was fun, but for some reason I couldn't get into Blood Bowl 3.
It's one of those things. I think it's always someone's taste or flavor.
That game Alyssa, where it's like Resident Evil, but you're like trapped in a dollhouse or something. That game is extremely difficult, super hard, because it's like you gotta backtrack to save. You gotta like backtrack to save, and you got like limited ammo. Like I opened up a doorway to it appeared to be a boss that killed me with one hit. I honestly don't think I'm supposed to be there yet.
Well, it happens. Find like a script boss location or whatnot.
I remember anybody that, like, if you meet anybody, and I'd love to watch them try to beat it.
Well, trust me, we all found our script boss location. Like in Castlevania, Lord, let's say, I think it's what it's not the.
Well, I don't think it's a secret boss. I think there's 10 bosses in the game, and there's an order you're supposed to like discover and fight them. And like I solved some puzzle I found, and probably found like boss number 5 or something.
Yeah, that happens. There's like a lot of places you can find bosses and whatnot.
And like in order to save the game, like you gotta like kill monsters and spend the points to save the game. So like if you ain't got no points, you can't even save. And you gotta back. It's like Resident Evil 1. You gotta go to the chest or whatever and use the ink. But you get the ink from killing the monster. It's spelled ALISA. Way harder than I thought it was gonna be. Resident Evil 1 is easy. my friend that was here, he collects rare discs. He said that in his state, you ain't allowed to buy the pragmatic for whatever reason. So we ordered it off, testing the disc out.
Yeah. I know, just try to find some help. There we go. Yeah, and this is on the hardest difficulty, Exterminatus.
And I had to use the cheat codes.
Yep. Yeah, this is non-cheat code, this is pure skill. And of course. Back on. This one is the most hard part. Or
Did you ever complete that Lego Star Wars game, the Skywalker Saga? It's with the 9 movies.
no, but I have played the regular Lego Star Wars.
This one got 9 movies.
Yeah, I know.
I never really clicked on the other ones because they were just like one I guess. So it's what's different about the games where it's just one movie?
Well, it's multiple movies when it comes down to the Skywalker Saga.
Because I've seen like 5 Lego Star Wars games that were one movie, and then I had seen the Skywalker Saga, which is 9.
That's because it extends everything from Anakin to Luke Skywalker experience to their grandchildren.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what I mean is, if I choose the game that has one film, is that like just is it different somehow?
I don't know.
Why is there a game with just one film, and then why is there a game of 9 films? What's so different about the one film game? Like, is there something extra in it or something?
It's probably that is the biggest story.
Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking. It probably tells a bigger story. Because I'm almost at the end of the Phantom Menace, but they got a whole Phantom Menace game. So I'm like saying, like, is the Phantom Menace game just part of the Skywalker Saga, or is the Phantom Menace game a separate entity all in itself? Like,
It's one of the things.
when I was using the cheat to get all the guns, there's this one gun that will clear most of the room somehow. Or I had to use that on Horde mode on the final part. I had to just keep shooting the room clearer.
I wonder how you activate those keys.
The other guy's here, he'll never say nothing. You gotta actually type in order to communicate with him.
Well, I think he's probably playing at his job. I have some coworkers to do that.
I gotta wake up at 11 a.m. because I'm expecting a package in a minute.
Nice.
That little guy had a helmet on.
Yeah, the Nurglings, yep.
He's funny looking.
Yeah. Yeah, just be careful, they might give you the moon. No, you know the term, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I cheated a lot on this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I used a lot of I experimented with a lot of the weapons. I cheated my way right through this one, but there's no platinum. But I didn't bother to get them collectibles, but I did go through this.
Yeah, well, it's worth it, because, yeah, there's no platinum.
I wanted to try to get what I could, like, without, you know, to me, finding the collectibles was the least fun thing. I was trying to have fun with the game, but get as many trophies as I could along the way, and the one I had left out was them collectibles, or whatever.
Oh, the secrets? Yeah, I got them all.
Yeah, the secrets or whatever. But, you know, I had to, that was on the 5. Like, I got the 4 version. You know, so like I might play it again on the other version, or maybe I didn't do Horde mode on the 5 and I only did Horde mode on the 4. So there's like, I still got like replay value, like when I want to revisit this.
Yep.
I think I even made a couple like short videos, maybe not YouTube shorts, but I mean like I made like some shorts on YouTube. Like I fought a couple of the bosses in here, made a video about it, even though I fought them on Invincible.
Yeah. Let me look at how you do cheats on bolt gun.
I think it's in the pause menu.
How you do cheats on bolt gun?
It's in the pause menu. It just says invincibility on off.
Oh. Here we go. Go to...
Like I was able to turn it on and off at will, like at strategic moments.
Accessibility.
Like, cause I was trying not to cheat unless I was trying not to cheat unless I needed it. You know what I mean? So like, if I felt like I was being overwhelmed or I died 4 or 5 times and I didn't want to die a 6th that time, I would turn it on when I needed it. You know?
Oh yeah.
The one that, like, I had done like simple experimentations, like with each gun, just testing it out, you know. One of them was like the BFG.
Give me that bazooka.
I had discovered this on accident. And I was trying to change like the frame rate or something. Like how you could like smooth the edges or have the enemies look more pixelated or less pixelated. I was like adjusting the video settings or something, or the gameplay settings when I had stumbled across it. Which felt like a godsend at the time, because I would have never beat Horde mode.
Yep.
Remember, there's this one part, it must be a boss. There's like this big wizard guy, and like he teleports around.
Yeah, that's the final boss. They have to clear out all the other final bosses just to...
Then I had fought that big bird monster. It's the same bird from Space Marine 2, but he ain't as big or something. There's like a big ass bird monster.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but it's not... It's the two... Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's the Primaris for the Thousand Suns.
Tzinch or some shit.
Yep.
Tzinch or something. Then there was like 1 or 2 other ones as well. I don't remember one of them. I think one of them was like just a big monster, like a big frog monster or something. I don't remember.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
There's like a red tentacle monster or something, I think.
Yep.
Now they came out with a couple other Doom type games like this, but I haven't had the ability to try them yet. 2 of them were like cowboy themed. Like people were making their own levels, like on Doom 1, Doom 2 HD. They had 2 cowboy themed ones, and then another one, I think it was called, it had Father in the title. Like Father, Where Are Thou? Or Father, I Sinned, or some shit like that, but it was like Doom.
Yep. Yeah, I don't have an idea. Maybe it was like...
What I mean is that they had came out with a bunch of... Well, I don't know what you call this, a clone of Doom, I guess. They got a bunch of Doom clones that came out recently. 2 of them were cowboy themed, which was an interesting concept, I guess. I've never seen them like that. If you ever played on Doom 1, Doom 2 HD, or Heretic Hexen HD, the PC people make the levels for the people on the console. That's how one of the cowboy games was. I think when you go to this game, or you go to like, I think when you go to view the product and you press down, click on, it shows games that are similar. I think that's where I discovered the cowboy game at. Then when I pressed down on the cowboy game, it showed me the other cowboy game and whatever the hell else I was talking about, because it would show you the Doom type games. I bought this the first day that it came out on the PS4. I didn't have a 5 at the time.
I did.
When I got a 5, when I got the 5 a year later, I was able to get the PS5 version, like, for free. That's what some people don't understand. When they buy a bunch of PS4 digital games, once they get the 5, like half of those games, you can play the 5 version.
Yep, I know it. Some of the games I got, like, on the PS4 were also for free. Whew. Having these cheats on is a godsend.
So you know there's a way to, like, you can mark the ground. It like tells you where to go. One of the buttons puts a dot on the ground.
Yeah, I know.
Because I kept getting lost. Like after like the 3rd or 4th mission, I got lost a lot.
Yeah, I know.
I almost didn't discover that line until the first time I did get lost and start panicking, start pressing all the buttons. Like, what do I do? It took me a minute to realize, like, there's certain spots where the door won't open unless you kill the people. So, like, I was led to, like, I followed a path. I said, why can't I get in? Why can't I get in? And then, like, a couple times the game glitched out. I killed the people and the door wouldn't open. And then I thought I screwed up or something. And then when I just reset the game real quick and killed the people again, the door opened right up.
God loves some grab weapons. Screen raise. Yep, bulk I can. Infinite ammo. let me get this from the ground. And that's one of the grenades. Vortex grenade.
So this guy who makes the comic book videos, he did a live stream, but nobody left no comments on it. So I said first, my comment was, it said first, Red Hulk origin story then. That way he got to make the video now. The one person that paid attention left a comment saying what they wanted to see, so he should be on it.
Yeah.
I remember I used to try to play games all the time, and he was live streaming VR on YouTube, and I friended him on the PlayStation. He live in Australia.
Yeah.
So I fucking put I put $30 Australian dollars in account and his PayPal account, so he could order the game Doom 3 for the VR, so he could play it live on the YouTube channel and I could watch. He did one live stream for 20 minutes, acted like the game was too difficult, and then sold it to the store and bought some other game nobody watched him play. I figured that if a fan bought him the game, he would at least complete the game live. You know what I mean? Because Doom 3 is one of the best VR games on the PSVR, because you can actually move your feet.
Yeah.
Most VR games make you teleport forward. Doom 3, you actually move your feet. I'm pretty sure of it. Even if you don't move your feet, Doom 3 is like one of the best like VR games for the PlayStation VR #1.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doom 3 gotta be scary as hell in the VR.
Yep. Yep. Well, some people can't take it sometimes. Sometimes that's a bad fact. Actually, you come back to it later.
I've got the regular version of 3. The only thing I don't really like about Doom 3 is like the guns don't have the same impact. Like when I'm shooting the enemy, it don't feel like it's packing a oomph or packing a punch or something like that. I beat Doom 3 though in all the DLCs. I didn't do a platinum run, but I completed the campaign and the DLC, whatever that is. But the last boss is like a dragon with a human head like on the tip of its tongue. It's a skeleton dragon that sticks its tongue out, and it got a human head on the tip of its tongue. And like the head inside its mouth on the tip of its tongue is what's controlling its body. Probably already played for you. It's usually very affordably priced. It's under $5 most times.
Wow. I haven't picked up Doom 3 yet. I never played any Doom games, but it should be on my list if it comes available.
Never played it. Like all the Doom games are like identical to this. Like this is a copy of Doom.
Yeah, I think
That's this.
uh, um, I haven't yet, but who knows?
Like
it might
somebody like gained access to the Doom 2 engine and just modded it. Because like if you just buy Doom 2, there's a game. It's called Doom and Doom 2 HD. It's 2 games. It's like $5 or something. Now that game has this in it. Like that game has this game in it. Like because this is like a modified Doom. Like I don't know how to explain it.
be, yeah.
Like Doom 1 2 HD has people that made their own game, and you can access that on there as like side content.
It's
And
probably
there's like this is on there.
I think it's people who work on the original Doom and left make their own game. It's like no different than if you watch Fast and Loud. How most all the characters, say people who work hard with Aaron and Richard, they all retired and became their own, say their own independent business person. That's probably it. Everyone has a growing point at some point, start their own business and whatnot. Pretty common. Because they had their own project or whatnot. And they probably use some of this as a formula, as their experience. It's quite common. It just takes prior experience, and this is no different from me. When I played GBL2, I used Gundam Crossfire, the everyone's black sheep version of the game, which ain't too bad, but gave you the experience.
Give me a minute here. I'm trying to send 2 photographs.
All right.
Them 2 games are identical to Bolt Gun. That's 4 games.
Yep.
Or whatever that is, that's identical to Bolt Gun or whatever. And there's something inside that where I don't know how to explain it. Like fans made their own levels, and it's got like Dragon Ball Z Doom. I got like Batman Doom, like Beavis and Butthead Doom. Like it's a totally like different game. So there's like 1,000 games inside there. It'd be like having this Bolt Gun game, the whole game, Bolt Gun. But imagine like 1,000 different versions of Bolt Gun. Like one you got a sword and you're fighting people from Street Fighter are the enemies.
Yeah.
One is and you're fighting again. It's like 1,000 different of this or whatever. So it's the most bang for the buck. I wound up getting it for free because I already owned the original Doom 1 and the original Doom 2. I had purchased it before they took it out of the store. So if a person already owned the 2 original games, they were able to download that version for free. But I had got both of those games. And they're like the ultimate version or whatever this is. Like whatever you call one of these. I call them boomer shooters, whatever that is. They're boomer shooters.
Yeah, this is a boomer shooter.
It's sorry if I sound rude. It's a clone of Doom. And that Doom game I had sent you got 1,000 clone Delph embedded inside the game. Some of the more interesting ones were Beavis and Butthead Doom, Dragon Ball Z Doom, Batman Doom, Army of Darkness, Evil Dead Doom, Godzilla Doom, like Warhammer Doom. Like this would be like Warhammer Doom.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
If you like this game, you'll like enjoy that one a lot too, because endless amount of content on there. And there's no DLC. The content is you click on some shit called mod, and thousands of fucking games that other people made up like pop up. But also you got the regular games, and it's like 10 games. Like you got every single one in Doom 2 that exists, and then like 10,000 fan-made games. Like and the fan-made games have all different sprites. Like you know how this guy is a sprite?
Yeah.
That's a sprite. Yeah, the sprites could be anything, like characters from other games. Like when you play Dragon Ball Z, you have a hand, so you make hand gestures. You're doing hand gestures and laser blasts are shooting across the screen. Like imagine that laser blast there, a shot out of your hand, like your palm of your hand.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, that's really cool. Oftentimes affordably priced as well. And it's an easy plat. I highly recommend it. It's an easy co-op platinum. And there's online multiplayer on there, so on that Doom game I sent you a picture of, you could start the game, go to co-op, just leave the game open, and up to 16 other players could be. Imagine you had 16 Space Marines running around in here, helping you trying to find the end of the level. Like player number 14 will like find the end of the level. It'll say such and such found the exit, and then you'll go to the next board. And then you'll be like, damn, I'm glad one of us found it. You know?
Yeah, I can understand that much. Yep, here's the main exit. But I need to get the key.
So have you already beaten it without the cheats?
Yeah, I pretty much beat it on normal and humble mode, which...
So I don't know the name of the one level on this game where it's like you have to jump off a ledge into like a portal, and then like everything's topsy-turvy, like upside down and sideways.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember that part.
Yeah, I remember that part.
Mission 3 or
pretty
mission...
much the last level type of thing.
Well, whatever. I think it was like mission 3 or 5 or something. The end of mission 3 or mission 5. So very early in the game. Once I like couldn't figure that out, like I would like jump off of. I was in like topsy-turvy world or some shit. I would jump off some fucking ledge in like some kind of upside down church. It looked like it would teleport me sideways onto a wall or something. I didn't know where to go or what to do, and the lines weren't lining up when you press guide. You know, you can make a map appear on the floor. That shit wasn't leading me nowhere, and I'm jumping off ledges, landing in portals, appearing upside down on a wall and shit. That's when I said, fuck this shit, and I started clearing rooms out with that big-ass gun. You know what I mean? I used the BFG or whatever it's called and start clearing out every fucking thing, and then I just started walking around with nothing there. So I didn't start cheating until I went to that area where I had to fall through the floor. Earlier, something made a crashing noise. I didn't know what it was. And I turned the light on. I've got a house fan aimed at the PlayStation. The PlayStation sits in the center of the floor. PlayStation sits in the center of the floor in a room, and there's a house fan that aims at it. The fucking house fan fell over.
Hey, yeah, it happens. Huh.
Gotta check on Skilled.
All right.
He's in some foreign land somewhere. So it's probably like